Pisa 2015 is a unique international collaboration. It's our sixth survey in a sequence that began in 2000. It brings together 72 countries and economies. And by assessing the quality, equity, and efficiency of our school systems, it provides educators with a view of what is possible in education, and with powerful tools to leverage improvement. In the days after publication, it's only natural that every country looks first for its own results to see how they stack up with the rest of the world. But there are also important challenges that countries face collectively, and that we can reflect upon together over the months ahead. First, science, the primary focus of the 2015 survey. The pace of innovation in science and technology is accelerating. It's vital that we prepare more young talent for jobs in hard science, but also that everyone can make sense of the scientific claims and counterclaims that bombard us in everyday life. But science education isn't keeping up. Overall, standards have flatlined since 2006, the last time PISA focused on science. In fact, over the period, less than a quarter of countries have improved their performance at all. And yet countries like Singapore, like Japan, Estonia, Finland, and Canada have achieved outstanding results all along. And in just 4 provinces in China, there are now 13% of the world's top-performing students. And we know how they've done it. They have all high and universal expectations for every student. They keep an unwavering focus on great teaching. They target resources on students in schools who are struggling. And they stick with coherent long-term strategies. Can we apply those lessons more widely around the world? Second, equity. The principle that what students achieve should be the result of their own effort and abilities and not of their personal circumstances. In a world that is increasingly unforgiving to weaknesses in knowledge and skills, it should be the first priority for governments and educators to create a level playing field for all students. The good news here is that we're seeing improvements. Modest, yes, but significant. Education systems in Canada, in Denmark, Estonia, Hong Kong, Macau, they combine excellence and equity. And others like the United States have improved equity. And the proportion of disadvantaged students performing above expectations has also increased. And once again, we know the major directions these countries have pursued. For example, quality early years education, delaying the age at which students change to vocational track, and increasing support to disadvantaged schools. Again, could these directions be relevant elsewhere? The third theme is teaching, key to high performance in both science and equity. Experts agree on the value of deep learning. There's less agreement about the best teaching strategies for achieving it. The PISA 2015 background questionnaire sheds some light on that, where teachers frequently demonstrate and explain scientific ideas and adapt their teaching to meet the needs of the class and individual students, science scores are higher. Where teachers frequently engage students in experimentation and hands-on learning, scores are sometimes lower. Finally, gender. In the 21st century, it's important that every girl and every boy has the chance to develop a scientific perspective and pursue a wide range of science careers. Anything else is unfair and also likely to leave countries short of the high-level skills they really need. What we've seen from PISA 2015 is that in science, there's still a difference between boys and girls. But it's not about how good they are. On average, across OECD countries, boys score slightly higher, but the margin is really small. It's about the difference in their interests, their confidence levels, and their career expectations. For example, boys are twice as likely to expect to work as engineers, scientists, and architects. Girls are 3 times as likely to expect to work as doctors, vets, nurses. Again, a number of countries point the way, better careers information, more stretching science curricula, and promoting science more positively. So 4 themes and 4 sets of policies that seem to work. So PISA is not just a ranking, it's a resource for countries and economies to fine-tune their education policies. Every country has room for improvement, even the top performers. There's no single combination of policies that are going to work for everyone. And implementation will always reflect local circumstances. In producing this triennial report on the state of education across the globe, the OECD offers its support to help countries provide the best education possible for all their students. And we look very much forward to working with you on this in 2017.